Hello, good afternoon, good day, this is ViperAS, and today, for Viperland of course, I am playing Rogue Legacy. Now, I've made a bit of progress into this game. This is not a fresh save file. I don't really know how to do a fresh save file, so we're doing this one, darn it. So the point of this game, it's a side-scrolling Metroidvania type game with heavy roguelike influences. You have permadeath on your characters, and every character that you play, you also get a randomized stats and classes for them. So for this first attempt I'm going to do a Sir Glauber II, who is a paladin, and he is a savant, which means he gets randomized spells, and he's gay! I don't know what impact that has on the game other than just saying it there. They also have a spell, which in this case he throws a chakram. This is kind of like your talent tree type thing. It looks like I filled out a ton of it, and it's really just because I put like 1 point in everything so far. I actually have a long way to go. Like, I only have 8 out of 75 ranks for health, 2 out of 75 for attack up, so my stat based ones I don't have filled up. It's really just the ones that are like unlock a new class, stuff like that. The things like that I've got unlocked. Then you've got this guy. This guy is your crafting dude. Blacksmith would probably be what he'd be called. I've got a handful of things from him. You unlock those by going through the dungeon. I've got some runes, which you also get from going through the dungeon. I'm going to actually change that one to that. That lets you double jump, which is very helpful. And this guy allows you to keep the layout of the dungeon the same between deaths. I don't tend to use him because he requires to hold on to a percentage of whatever gold you make in your run. So I don't tend to do that. I like to keep all of my gold. So as a paladin, I can hit Y, I'm using a gamepad because it seems a bit easier that way, to block, which will reduce all damage to 0 from whatever I block, but it will take up mana, which is not the easiest thing to which is not the easiest thing to come by. You'll notice health and mana up at the top left, along with gold. Some rooms like this, you can't really get to the enemies. There might be a way to teleport through. You can kill those guys, but there's not always a way to get to every enemy easily. I could toss my chakram in there, but I can't get the gold, so whatever. This guy. So the castles are procedurally generated. It is a random thing. This guy allows you to, I believe, yeah, you can give up 25% of your current gold to open a chest. 2 are empty, and one of them will give you, I think, double what you paid. I didn't do it now because, sure, I wouldn't lose much, but I wouldn't gain much even if I picked the right one. So I decided to skip that for now. You might notice when I kill things, I've got a rune that lets me get 2 HP back for every enemy killed, which is not a huge amount of HP, because my total is like 215 right now. But and things do like 10 to a lot of damage, which is a very precise and scientific number. Damn it all. So yeah, it's not a lot, but it helps survivability, sustainability as well. Guys with those spears tend to, do that, shoot stuff out at you. Good to jump it. So this game, very challenging. It seems a bit easier now. That's because I've got a little bit of HP, some gear, and this is the very, very introductory area of the castle. You kind of start off here every time, and kind of have to fight through it. I always try and give it a full clear, because at this point my goal is to try and make money, so I can get better upgrades, and have a bit of a better chance of surviving through other areas. So I always try and kill everything. Kill this guy. I don't really use the chakram too much, unless I need to. Like if there's a guy that it would be hard to hit without it. Oh, and then I aim it the wrong way. Then I'll try and hit him, or if they're through a wall or something. Otherwise, I tend to just let it go. I keep the mana... I shouldn't keep the mana in reserve, because realistically, I tend to die with a lot of mana. So, it's a bad call. The strategic and intelligent decision would be to use the mana instead of getting hit. I'm working on that. Let's try down. That's a... Now it would be a good time for it, actually. Oh. What? Oh, because I'm Savant. So it switches what magical thing I have. Now I've got these guys, which bounce everywhere. The floor is trapped, as you can tell. One of the random properties you can get actually makes you immune to floor traps, but I didn't get that on this character. I am just... What am I? Gay and... You can check. If you hit the menu and X. Gay and... Oh, it's a font, because I'm randomizing my spells. You can also go to this menu, see your stats. Health, mana, armor, your equipment, what different enchantments you've got. Lots of handy things. And the map is great. Unless you get one of the, I think amnesia or something like that, where you don't get a map because you can't remember where you are. There's a ton of different traits you can get. Not all of them are helpful, and not all of them even do anything. Like, I haven't noticed what gay does. Gotten it a few times. You can get it on male and female. I don't know what it does. I don't know what it changes. So there's some of them that just seem to be there. You can be nostalgic, which puts the entire game in sepia tone, which is a lot of fun. The only one that's really, really distracting... Oh crap. You can also get challenge rooms for fairy chests, like this one, that require you to do different things. This one happens to be a defeat all enemies room, which usually means they're going to give you an enemy like this guy, who's a higher level than everything else around there. But now that he's dead, everyone else should go fairly easily. And the fairy chests tend to get you runes. Very nice. Haste rune. That can probably be very good. Unfortunately, my sword is also what I use to either double jump or get another vampire rune, which is the life steal on kill. Or the life gained on kill. This is where the first boss would be, but I already killed him. Even though your characters have permadeath, and the entire place is wiped between characters, bosses stay dead. Once you've killed a boss, you don't have to kill it again. Hopefully this is going to lead me to the forest, which is the next area I want to go to. Or it's going to lead me to somewhere really bad. If it's not the forest, yeah, I gotta turn away. The forest is the only place I can even begin to handle at this point. And the forest is always, as you can see from this handy map here, to the east of the castle. I was just in the dungeon. I don't want to be in the dungeon. The dungeon will kill me. I am not prepared for that at all. Even the forest will kill me, but I can at least survive there for a little bit. I didn't used to be able to, but now that I've got a few more stats, I can hold my own. See how that wall's a little different up there? If I had dwarfism and was tiny, I could fit through that area and go over there and kill them. But I'm not a dwarf, so I have to keep going. That would be a time if there was something really cool behind there where I'd want to keep the castle layout the same, just to get over there. It looks like there's a regular chest over there, which isn't really, in my opinion, worth losing. I think you lose 40% of your gold if you keep the... or 40% of the gold that you earn in the level when you keep the layout the same. There's a lot of traps everywhere. You kind of get used to them. While part of this game is getting your stats up and gold and all that fun stuff, a lot of it is also just learning what the game is going to throw at you, which you kind of just get used to after a while. Like these guys, they're always going to try and do that damn wave of death at you. So you can bait them into it. Oh, a journal entry. These are just scattered around. They tell, I guess, a bit of the story. I have to admit, I don't pay full attention to them. This would not be the forest. This is going to be... yeah. Not going up there now. The good thing is, though, if you are talented enough, you can go to those areas early, which would be beneficial because they drop a lot more gold. So it's a really good idea, if you can handle it, to do those. These statues give you something. What did I get? Hyperion's Ring. I don't know what most of these items do, and they don't tell you over here. So, I have no idea what that ring does, at all. You can get one that makes it so when you die, just once, you don't have to pay the fee to re-enter the castle. Because when you die, you keep your money to spend on upgrades, but as soon as you enter the castle, that's when you give up all of your gold. So, that was one item I had found. is one that lets you keep all of your gold just once. Pretty nifty. This should be the forest. It's an exit to the right. There you go, forest. These guys you can only hit from the back, otherwise that happens. But, haha, that helps. And these guys up here, giant spinning balls of death. There's a lot of similar enemies, but different like ways about them. Like this guy. Same types of mages you see throughout the rest of the castle, or the original castle bits, but they cast a different spell. The slimes split up. I've found really big ones before. They've damn near killed me. I hate these. Didn't make it. Alright. Jukeboxes, I don't think there's a practical use for it. You can just, you know, change the music. So, and it's only for that room. This would be the boss of the forest. I think I'm gonna explore a little bit more and then you know what? No, I got full health and this video is close to 15 minutes. So screw it, I've never tried this boss before. Let's see how it goes. The first boss was fairly simple. It was stationary. It was a giant eyeball that just shot beams at you. And the pattern was fairly simple. I just tended to get really cocky. Oh, well, yeah, there's that. Well, my attacks do jack all to this guy. And it looks like he's gonna keep following me wherever I go. And spitting out little mini ones. But if he only attacks in cardinal directions, that makes this a bit easier. And the guys who spits out die in 2 hits. Ah, damn it, wrong direction. So, could be worse so far. He's got a ton of health, and I'm losing health at a fairly steady rate. There's some mana. Aha! I don't like that sword. Not the worst attack, I guess. I just don't like it. Oh, great. I forgot. I gotta remember that my attacks keep changing. Now I've got the chakra. That should be able to get a few hits. Like that. Oh boy. This is... oh, damn it. How did you even get up there? Well, that's the death. When you die... oh. One of the talents gave me a 1% chance, 1.5% chance to avoid death. Oh, good God! Oh. I don't think that's going to be happening again, however. And I'm so close to dead. Like, oh, there we go. That was it. So when you die, it gives you what you were killed by, a little tip, I guess, and then it shows every enemy you've killed. That's a fairly decent amount. I don't usually kill that many. And then you're back to the menu. You choose your heir. You can go back and see what characters you've died as. And here we go. So now I've got another paladin who's colorblind, so it would be black and white. I've got a spell sword, which is a spellcaster that gets mana back on attacks, so they get a lot of mana. And archmage, who can get 2 spells and can switch between them. I'm gonna try... actually, do you know what? I'm gonna call the first episode here. I'm gonna do a few episodes of this, but this is episode 1. Thank you for watching. Tune in next time to see a little bit more. Maybe I get a little further into this game. Maybe I don't. Maybe I die really quick. Who knows? Tune in to find out.